Okay, family, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Gregory Falcon. I'm based in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been investing in the real estate business for 31 years, trucking business 21 years, own a dump truck company, and I invest in the stock market and cryptocurrency. So today's video is going to be based on a couple of subscribers have asked me to do a more video and talking more about the margin loan that I use to buy the dump truck and how a margin loan actually works. So I'm gonna give you some basics on the margin loan, the pros and cons of using a margin loan, your stock portfolio, on how to purchase dump truck, purchase rental property, purchase anything you want to purchase, and just pay the loan back. So like I said before, my loan is interest rate is 8.5%. It's a variable rate, so it fluctuates on a daily, monthly basis. You pay only an interest only loan. And I borrowed the $240,000 against my stock portfolio instead of getting a traditional loan. And like I say, you have to have the money available in your stock portfolio to be able to borrow. So like I said before, my portfolio was making 15, 20, 25%. So borrowing 8.5% was a good deal for me because I'm making more on my money than me borrowing my money, paying them back the interest. Plus the interest is a tax write-off. But before I go into all the pros and cons, but I just want to kind of give everybody a background of what's been going on. I've been investing in the stock market now for 33 years. I started investing in the stock market in 1991 when I worked for the city of Charlotte. They automatically took the money out, put it in the 401k. At that time, I was early 20s. I didn't understand the stock market. They intentionally don't teach us this in school because they don't want you to learn how to invest and make money for yourself without going to work and have your money make money while you sleep. So again, like I said, I worked for the city of Charlotte. They automatically took the money out, and that's how I eventually started and learned about the stock market and started doing research on how to invest. I ended up leaving the city in 1999, so I've been completely self-employed now, right at 25 years. Haven't had a job, haven't clocked in anywhere. Been running real estate, trucking business. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've had other type of businesses I ran too at the same time. So right now, I have three investment accounts. I have one with Vanguard. They don't do a margin loan right now or equity line on your portfolio. I have one at Charles Schwab, and I have a line at Fidelity. Fidelity is the bank that I use for this particular margin loan. And what Fidelity does, they don't actually do the loan. So they have two lending institutions. One is US Bank, and the other bank is Leader Bank, Leader Bank, are the two institutions that they use that we can borrow money against our portfolio and do a line of credit. The major difference, they both have the same interest rate. Leader Bank does a soft pull, which doesn't affect your credit as much as US Bank, where they do a hard pull that's going to affect your credit score. And, I tell everybody you have to protect your credit because you're not going to have enough cash to buy the things you want. But if you got credit, you can finance and finagle the system in your favor to do whatever you want to do with the money. So I always keep my credit at excellent. My credit right now, when I did this particular line of credit a few months ago, my Equifax is 850, my Experian is 847, and TransUnion was 845. So I'm in the top 1% as far as credit scores going. So growing up, my neighbor taught me always keep your credit clean. So that's why I always have immaculate credit, pay my bills on time, and do everything I'm supposed to do. So, but then, like I say, just a couple of things you want to know. Make sure you pay your bills on time for your credit. Keep your credit card balance down under 33%, so your debt to income on your credit cards work. And also, most people don't know you can freeze your own credit. So I don't have any inquiries or anybody checking my credit that I don't allow to check my credit. So you can freeze your credit free. You can go to TransUnion, Equifax, TransUnion. You can fill out the paperwork online, get your password, get your code, and you can freeze your credit yourself. So a lot of companies charge people to freeze their credit, but you can actually do it free. So you want me to elaborate more on that in another video? I'll talk more about how you can freeze your credit and just do it that way so people are not inquiring in your credit. You don't get dings on your credit and you can keep your credit at a very high level. So basically how the margin loan works, they give you between 50, 60, or 70% of your stock portfolio as a line of credit, and you had to pay the interest. Now, one of the negatives about doing a margin loan is that if the market goes down and your balance on your account goes below what you've set up the line of credit, and if you've taken the money already, you had to put more money in the bank into your investment account to bring it up to balance, so you're not showing a negative on the books according to them, or they can automatically sell some of your stocks to bring you back to the balance of where you're supposed to be. So that's the biggest negative right there of the whole margin loan, is if the stock market goes down, you got to be able to make up the difference. So you always have to keep a certain amount of liquidity available just in case the market goes the other way. But again, if you've been following the stock market the last several years, we've been on absolutely fire. The market is doing fantastic. And right now, let's say the rate's 8.5%. But if rates come down, so does the rate on my HELOC comes down with the line of credit. So it all works together, and you shouldn't have any problem doing any of that. Okay, so once you get the margin loan set up with the bank, they run your credit, they get everything set up with the investment, then all you do, you have your own login, and they have your bank account. You can just request whatever dollar amount you want, and they'll just transfer the money right into your account. You normally get the money in about 24 to 48 hours. Only thing you can't do is reinvest the money back into more stocks with the company, whichever financial institution you decide to use, they would give you the margin loan. But other than that, you can buy houses, you can flip houses, you can buy gold, you can do anything you want with the money, but again, you're responsible for paying it back. So I always tell everybody it's a good idea to do this and to invest because you can make money while you're sleeping. So if you just look at the stock market over the last 30 years, it's averaged about a 10% return from 1993 to 2023. And I know a lot of people don't pay any attention to it, but if you check out your checking account that you hold your money in the bank is paying you probably 0.01%. So you have to invest your money. At the very least, you need to look at getting a CD or a high yield savings account so you can get some return on your cash instead of just sitting in the bank. My opinion is a bank checking account is just to flow your money through, just to pay your bills. You don't supposed to keep a whole lot of money in your checking account with any financial institution at all. So again, like I say, I bank, my retirement accounts are with Fidelity, Vanguard, and Charles Schwab. But online, the one I found that does the margin loan has the best rate is Interactive Brokerage. I didn't use them. The rate was about 2% cheaper, but then I would have to transfer my whole account over to them, and I just didn't want to go to the hassle of transferring everything over. So hopefully this answered a lot of your questions about the margin loan, and you have to have a minimum of $2,000 in your stock portfolio to even borrow against your margin loan. But again, like I say, I've been investing since 1991 into the stock market. I've been doing dollar cost averaging, lump sum investing. Hopefully the family knows what that is. And like I say, you just got to keep putting money into the market, and the market will pay off. Like I say, it's did 10% on average over the last 30 years. So just keep investing, keep working. And let me know, like I say, family, have any other questions? I hope I answered all the questions about the margin loan. If you need any more information about it, just leave me a comment below. And I appreciate everybody watching, and have a great day. Take care, family. Have a great weekend.